Hey, Lady Warriors. If you are done with the content chaos, posting on the fly, scrambling for ideas, or staring at a blinking cursor every morning, well, this video is about to be your new best friend. So today I'm going to show you how to plan out a full month of content using Trello, my go-to tool for organizing reels, posts, emails, and everything in between. No spreadsheets, no content calendars from 2016. Just a simple visual system you can rinse and repeat every single month. So first, why Trello? Let's start with why I use Trello. Trello is like a digital bulletin board. You can create lists, drag and drop ideas, add due dates, images, links. It's visual, it's easy, and it's free. It's perfect for planning weekly content themes, batching posts, mapping out promotions, keeping everything organized in one place. I actually have Trello boards for almost everything. My Facebook content, my Instagram content, all of my emails. I have Trello boards for almost everything. My AI prompts, everything. And trust me, when your content is organized, your business runs smoother. So before we hop into Trello, let's talk strategy. I use what I call the 4-post content rhythm. It keeps me consistent and converts followers into buyers. So here's the flow. Number 1, personal, relatable. Let them see the real you. This is where you're going to share little bits about your life, about your business, things that are happening behind the scenes so that people can relate to you and they don't see you as somebody that they could never become. Okay. Number 2 is educational or helpful. This is where you are going to show up your expertise. Talking is one thing, action is another. So show them your expertise. Number 3 is engagement or conversation starters. Spark comments in the DMs. So if you post questions, engagement questions, things like that, it's going to spark engagement and then get them over in the DMs. And then the last one, number 4, is promotional with a call to action. Invite them to take the next step. They've been consuming all of your personal, relatable content, your educational, helpful content, and your conversation starters, your engagement. They've been watching and engaging. Now it's time to invite them to take the next step with you. And that's it. Just 4 types of content repeated weekly. And here's a pro tip. You can add a 5th bucket if you're doing reels or short form video daily, like reel of the day with a hook and a caption formula. All right. So let's build it out together. Now, if you would like, you could start completely from scratch, or you can go ahead and download my social media content planner Trello board, linked below in the description, and watch the video that's in there in the Start Here card, and that'll give you another good round of how to use the Trello board effectively so that you can start batching and organizing your content. So let's go ahead and dive into Trello and let me show you exactly what this looks like. Okay, so here is, yours is going to look very similar to this, but I've already started filling mine out. So I'll go ahead and show you what your Trello board is going to look like from the start. But this is how I use my social media content planner. So this one here is specifically for my Facebook content. I do have another one I'll show you in a minute for my Instagram content. But what I do is I create a list. These here across the top are called lists. And each one of these things inside of here is called a card. Okay. So each card coincides with each day of the month. So as you can see, if we go down here, October 1st, if you click on the card, it opens up and this is where you put all of your details with what you're going to post. So if you click inside of the description, this is where I actually put all of my information, whether it be the caption, the hashtag. I'll put my inspirational videos in here. If there's a real trend that's trending, I'll put it in here so I can go ahead and create it, later. But this is where I will put all of my caption information and attach any photos that I'm going to use. So this allows you to plan out an entire month of content right here inside of Trello. So that way there's never sitting down staring at a blank screen going, I wonder what I'm going to post today. You can literally put it in there what you're going to post today. So I typically plan out my content. So as you can see, I planned out to Friday. So that's today. So this is my post 1. I started posting 3 times a day because now, I didn't know if you knew this, but you can schedule posts on your personal profile on Facebook. Say, what? Yes. For some reason, they didn't allow us to do that in the past. And now, if you have that option, you can now schedule your post. So that's what I started doing. I will manually post the first post every morning, and then I will schedule the other 2 posts. So if you click in here, you see I've got post 1, I've got post 2, and post 3. So I just organize everything inside of here. And as you can see, I've got my photo that I used, and then I actually have the video that I'm using for the reel. Everything right inside of here. So this way you can sit down. So I have to sit down this weekend, and I will be planning out the whole week of content. Like, what am I going to post next week? Now, typically, what you're posting should coincide with what you're marketing either that week or that month. So if you're like right now, I'm promoting my Hot Offers Formula course where I teach you how to use buyer psychology to actually get people to beg you to take their money to buy your product, okay? So if you want that, I will go ahead and drop that link below as well. It's currently on launch price, so you can actually get a coupon code to get 50% off of the Hot Offers Formula course, all right? So I am going to go ahead and plan out my content to where I'm posting personal relatable content. I'm posting engagement questions. I'm posting my expertise. And then I'm also posting, hey, grab my Hot Offers Formula course. And it's all going to be around that kind of stuff. So one of my helpful tips, helpful videos that I do to show off my expertise, I'm going to talk a little bit about what some of the things that I'm teaching inside of the Hot Offer course. Not everything, not a whole course module or anything, but I'm going to take one little tiny tip from inside my course, and I'm going to go ahead and post a video or a post about the Hot Offers Formula to show and showcase my expertise. So as you can see here, I've got my September, I've got my August. I keep track of my analytics in here. I've got any kind of ideas. So I've got just a brain dump of ideas. So if I ever run out, I can come over here and say, let me see. Let me take one of these ideas and move it over to Monday, and I could go ahead and talk about this on Monday. I've got a whole vault of content. So as you can see here, October 2024 is when I started this Trello board, and I've now got an entire year of content. So I just need to take like August, and we'll move, and you just drag and drop. And I'm just going to drag it over here to the end and put it right there. So now normally I've got just a current month right here. So you can do daily themes if you've got like Monday memes or Tuesday tips. So I give you some suggestions here with your daily theme. So if you are not sure, I'll give you some inspiration here. But there you have it. Now you can batch create your content. So what I do is I take one day and I plan all of my content for the whole week. And then another day, not the same day as my planning day, another day I will go ahead and create all of the content. If I have any Canva pics or graphics I want to do, if I have any reels or videos I want to create, then I take another day, I create all of my content on that day, and I put them in my Trello board. And then each day I go ahead and post my content. So let me show you my Instagram board. I actually have one for Instagram as well. And I do drop keywords like comment the word hot, and I'll send you information about my Hot Offers Formula course. So if you go ahead and drop in the chat or drop in the comments below hot, I'll go ahead and send you over the link. So each one of the keywords, if you see, I've actually got the responses so that if I ever have to manually send somebody a response, I can do that. I have my pillars, my buyer psychology, my target audience content topic so that I can actually make the content that my audience is actually craving, okay? So I have my October here, any content ideas. I keep my reels and metrics, any meeting notes with my social media manager. I've got testimonials that I put inside of here. And then as you can see, this looks familiar, right? This is in the Facebook. And then as you can see, I started this one October 2024 as well. And I now have an entire year's worth of content built up that I can go ahead and repurpose. I can put it on YouTube. I can put it on Pinterest. I can put it on a blog post site or on my blog. I can just take that one piece of content and turn it into a blog post. So I have an entire year's worth of content in a vault here. So if you haven't started your social media content planning Trello board, get started today. There's no better time than today to start. So don't forget, I've dropped that Trello board link for you below, so you can go ahead and grab that. And that's inside of Trello. So it's an amazing tool, and I know you're going to love it. But batch creating content is the way that you are going to stay consistent without actually being chained to your content. It's so freeing for you. So let's recap, all right? Trello gives you a visual, simple drag and drop content plan. My 4-post rhythm keeps you consistent and making sales. You only need 1 to 2 hours a week to stay fully on track. That's all I take. Every Sunday, I take about 2 hours and I plan out my entire week's content. So if you want my plug and play Trello template so you can schedule out your content, drop Trello down in the comments and I will go ahead and send it your way. And if you're tired of trying to figure it all out on your own, come join us inside of my new free community, the Online Profit Mastery Academy. It's absolutely free to join. I have monthly coaching and templates that you can steal and use right away. You can go from, I don't know what to post, to my content sells for me. Subscribe and hit that notification bell, and I'm going to see you in the next video where we're going to create your very own AI-powered GPT assistant to help you write content, answer those DMs, and sound like a boss. I'll see you in the next one. If you want to continue learning and growing together, watch this video that's coming up next, and I'll see you over there.